everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, you know, all of that good stuff. Thank you so much. My little channel a grow, God. Thank you, I appreciate it. Everything you need to learn about me is in the description box. This is your Psalms and Proverbs of the day. I'm using 101 promises of Psalm and 101 Proverbs to live by. Let's do the Proverbs first. Let's get your Proverbs, right? Only the beings of the highest frequencies of love are welcomed and called upon into the space and into this reading. With the understanding you serve the good of all, and the good of all is what you serve. Thank you for your messages of love, light, and guidance. Thank you for your protection over this reading, me as a reader, and the hearts and minds of those meant to receive it. Thank you. What is the Proverbs for today? Thank you. What is the... Okay, that's too many. But thank you. That's too many though. Thanks. What is the Proverbs? My lovelies, what is the Proverbs for the collective today? What is the Proverbs? Y'all taking your time, huh? Thank you. Them are 9 sometime, you see. Proverbs 18:4. It says, wise words are like deep waters. Wisdom flows from the wise like a bubbling brook. So, I'm reading for some very deep people today. The ones that know some stuff. You know some things. And you're not afraid to share. Because this says, wisdom flows from the wise like a bubbling brook. You're sharing wisdom as you receive it from the divine. And you only speak wise words. If you're going to say anything unwise, you keep your mouth shut. You don't talk. And people think you're soft for that. But you're not. You're actually the strongest one in the room. Even though you're silent. Your silence makes you strong. Because you know when to speak, what to say, how to say it, and who to say it to. You're not wasting your breath. You speak life, light, and peace to dry bones. Bottom of the deck. The Lord's light penetrates the human spirit, exposes every hidden motive. So this is what that light that you speak does. It pulls out, actually, yeah, it does. It pulls out the bullshit. And it illuminates lies. You ask, you have a way of asking, whoever I'm reading for, you have a way of asking questions. It's kind of like some kind of spy shit. You have a way of asking questions that make people show themselves, and they don't even know it. It's a skill. An enviable skill. I like that. Now let's get a Proverbs. Is it Proverbs? No, that's Psalms. What's the Psalms for today? Thank you. Thank you. What's the Psalm? What is the Psalm of today? Yes, Lord. I give trouble, so. Come on. Why not move so? Give me a Psalm now. Thank you. We'll talk. Psalm 9:10. Those who know your name will put their trust in you, for you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. So this is where this wisdom comes from. It says, any man lack wisdom, let him come to the Lord and ask for it. Here it is. You asked for wisdom and you got it. And you're using the wisdom to do what you're supposed to do with it. Distribute it to the world. Bottom of the deck, Psalm 7:17. I will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High. Absolutely, He giveth wisdom. So why not? He gives you the most principal thing. That is wisdom. I'm going to get 4 cards from the Whispers of Healing. I pull it out. Bottom of the deck says choice. Number 3. The number of creativity. The number of divinity. So you chose wisdom. You had a choice to make. Before you were given the wisdom, you had a choice to make. Do you want riches, which only involve things, or do you want wisdom? And you chose well. You chose wisdom. Bravo. What's the message and guidance for the Psalms? Oh, now you want to move quick? Look at you. First card, hydrate. Master number 33 down to a 6. Flow, 8. Get clear, number 5. Give back, number 6. For the ones who resonate with this reading, you have to drink more water. Some of you don't like the taste of water. It's nasty to you. However, you need to drink water, drink it. If you need to put lime, cucumber, mango, orange, coconut, whatever, you have to drink more water. And for others of you, you need to go buy water more often. Some of you have a very special relationship with water, but you haven't tapped into it yet. You're aquatic, for lack of a better word. Water recognizes you. When you go by it, it recognizes you. It responds to your frequency and to your energy. and it gives you your heart's desires. So if you're desiring poverty, that's what it gives you. There's a certain type of way of being, a mindset that you need to be in order to receive from the water, in order to receive good things from the water. And the water wants to give you good things. This hydrate is not just about drinking, it's about connecting to the water. Water is a very powerful element to connect to. It's probably one of the most difficult elements other than the air to connect to. But for those of us who have a special relationship with water, it's not that difficult. But there's a certain way of thinking that you need to be in so you can tap into that power. Okay? Water will clear your head. It will wash some of those negative thoughts that tend to pop up and affect your frequency. It affects the way you feel. But water really gives you clarity about what is it that you need to really do. What is it that you need to give to your community, to your family, to your children, to the world? And how much of it you need to give back. Because giving back is not just about pouring out everything that you have. No. Some of those giftings are for you. So you have to know how to give back. This is a number 6, the number of balance, home and harmony, family, community. Right? Give me the last 2 cards for the Psalms and Proverbs. Thank you. You like working with me now. Thank you. There are some giftings, some more giftings that will make you feel like a child. And they'll be very unexpected. You won't see them coming. Because once you do this work here and change your frame of mind, your way of thinking about certain things, and you're doing the work of giving, but some of you are givers, like real givers. That's what you're here to do, is to give of yourself. Not all of yourself, but to give of yourself. Right? So there'll be, Spirit will be sending some random, unexpected gifts your way. For a few of you, it's a cat. You're gonna find a kitten. You're gonna be somewhere by yourself and you're gonna hear a little weeping or some. This might have already happened already. You're gonna hear a little, like something crying, and you go and look and see it's a kitten. That's your gift from the divine. Others of you, you're just gonna go into a shelter or a pet store or somewhere, and a cat is gonna come. A cat, yeah, one is a cat and the other one is a kitten. It'll come and rub up against you. That's your gift. Others of you, it's a parrot. I'm seeing cars. I'm seeing just unexpected stuff that you will feel like a kid about. It'll make you so happy. I love spirit, man. They do shit off the wall. Give me one more. Thank you. Oh, you're cooperating. I like it. Hold up. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Now I see. Okay. Triggers. Number 9. See, this is something that you try to hide. When you get triggered, you escape. You run from it. You know what your triggers are very, very well. That's why you run from them. And whenever you run from it, it comes back the next time stronger. The triggering effects, it comes back stronger. Because you're not learning. You're not learning that these triggers happen to elevate you. I feel like this is coming later. These triggers. This is the future. This isn't happening now, and it hasn't happened just yet. This is the future. When these triggers start. When you start to get triggered by certain shit. A lot of people are being triggered right now by stuff that's going on in the world, but you're able to manage that. Your trigger is something else. Something way heavier. That's more personal. But you have to learn from these triggers. You have to learn. They're happening for you to resolve them. So you don't get triggered when you have to do the work. You don't want to give people trigger energy when you're giving back to people. You don't want to give them trigger energy. Nah. So Spirit wants you to work out these triggers by learning why were you triggered. Ask yourself questions. Why were you triggered by that? What happened? What made you? And don't retreat, don't run, because it just gonna get worse. So it's best you just handle it. Stand in the face of these triggers and learn and grow. There's a lot of green in these cards. Green is abundance. Green is awareness. Green is also solitude. Right? You gotta spend time with yourself and ask yourself questions when these triggers come through. It sounds foreign to you right now, like, what the fuck is she talking about? I ain't triggered. You will be. This is why it's coming up. You will be triggered. So they just want you to be aware that these triggers are coming. Some of you haven't been triggered in a long while. You think you're cured. But these retrogrades, remember, Pluto is in retrograde. Pluto is the destroyer. He is the builder as well, and he's also the destroyer. Jupiter is also in retrograde. And Mercury is about to go, we're in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. You're not going to escape it. No one is going to escape it. So if you think you're not triggered, you're about to be. Okay? So they just want you to handle, they want you to learn from the triggers. Learn from your responses and your reactions. They're having me stay here for a while. Like, what? They want you to learn from why you're triggered. Go deep into yourself, your mind, your emotions, to figure out why are you so triggered. They want you to really learn, because once you learn, you can teach others. There we go. Yes. Bam. you can teach others how to manage their triggers. See, it's not enough for you to run away from them and ignore them and not deal with them. You really got to deal with them, because if you don't, it will intensify to a point where you probably can't even come back. So they're giving it to you now and letting you know that this is what's up ahead. Yes, Lord. Thank you. See, once you learn how to deal with these triggers, not only with the unexpected, hidden blessings. What number is this? It's an 8. Hidden blessings will be revealed. Stuff that's around you that you're not seeing, that are blessings. But once you handle those triggers and learn from them, you'll start seeing it. You'll start seeing everything as a goddamn blessing. Hallelujah. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Okay, give me 3 cards for the sun. Is that one? Yep, this is one. I love y'all. So see, you conquered the triggers. That's the good goddamn news. You conquered your triggers. It took you, it was a battle. It was a battle with these triggers. It was a battle. Mental battle that was physically goddamn draining. That, yeah, I'm speaking in the past tense like as if this shit already happened, because you're gonna dominate anyway, so why not? Right? I love spirit, man. And you're just moving right along from the disappointment of it all. You know, you may have responded to the trigger in a way that was quite jarring. Some of y'all really may have gotten into fights and shit. And it was disappointing, you know? It was disappointing that you behaved that way, but you're moving on from it. You learned. You learned. Can't fault that, right? And you transformed. When you learn, you transformed. You came into a whole new idea of yourself. Who you really are. Like you came into, thank you. You came into your own power. Just from handling the fuckery. But it made you tired. It made you not trust. You know, you don't know if you can trust yourself going forward. Like, what if these triggers come back? You know, what if I'm not healed? Like, oh my God. Nah. This is what you're doing. It's like, I don't want these triggers to come back. It was so hard. Like, oh my God. I know. And your guides, God know, your guides know too. They know. Knight of Cups. So see, there's a fulfillment coming in for you. There's something coming in that will pull you out of this. Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords right under it. Or you're cutting out some bullshit, changing your mindset. Yes. That Swords at the bottom. Right? Page of Wands, an offer coming in, apology possibly. Standing strong and being independent. Strong-minded, firm, right? and leaving all that old shit behind. Those ways of thinking about those triggers, you're leaving that behind. Like that's totally demolished in your mind. And you're taming that beast. That beast that wild out when you get triggered. Oh yeah, taming that. Right? Taming it to gain your happiness, your cup of love. Me like it. Wow, me like it. Yes, come to the edge. Have you some faith, baby? Have some faith in yourself. You know? You're stronger than you think, you know. You're stronger than you think. Have some faith in yourself. Imagine you. Imagine a higher elevated you. A you that is completely divine. That's number 2. 2 is a mother number. It's the number of the feminine. What they say, God's rejection is God's protection. 6, some things are just not meant for you. Right? It's not meant for you to hold on to these triggers. These things that they keep coming me back to that card. It's just not for you to hold on to triggers and to be triggered. It's not for you. I get one more card, please. I get one. Ask for one, I got 2. Rest. And number 6. Time for a nap. Just when you get triggered, so it's easier for you to handle them. They're saying for you to take a nap when you get triggered. These triggers must be something. Shit, they have me coming back to that. Take time out. Rest. Oh! Because you're becoming brand new, baby. Divinely brand new. Wise and trustworthy of God. Completely trusting of the divine, knowing that you will never be forsaken. There's a new life there for you, a new beingness. Not true. All right, my friends, this has been your Psalms and Proverbs of the day. Love you. Have a good one.